One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Huntington, West Virginia, Jones C. Edwards Stadium, home of the Marshall Thundering Herd. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Marshall Thundering Herd. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Hoosiers offense will take the field first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a full...
Turning it on! He's inside the 40. The 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Indiana!
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board.
7, Marshall, 0.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Marshall Thundering Herd has the ball for the first time, and their offense will go to work. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. And you know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. Gets his way for more. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a first down with a penalty. Encroachment defense. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Off play action on first down. Hauls it in. There he goes. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They'll give it to the back. Nice move there. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. West Virginia is ahead right now, but that's not exactly Major Harris out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Pittsburgh.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Quick spin on the run. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Oh, he's got some space. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
From the gun, the ground game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Rooks. Throws to the wideout. And the missed connection on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Right down the boulevard. Now the lead is down to 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's the handoff. Plows through the defense. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Line gets set, first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Steamrolls his way ahead. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. He'll keep it himself. fighting off the defender. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Holding.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. The give on the counter. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Here on third down for this offense. Looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. And the Hoosiers are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. They're working that left side. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Off the play fake on first down. Wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. He might want another play. They'll try to get outside. Runs through a tackle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the tight end. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got a chance. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. And the Hoosiers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Calls his own number.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
And the pass is broken up, incomplete. But wait, there's more. Flag on the field, and it might be against the offense. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line getting set on second down. Spins away from the defender. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Looking downfield, it's Rooks. Puts it out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient.
Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Well, unfortunate with that incompletion, the quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man in the middle. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Marshall quick to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He gets it past the chains, and it'll be a first down for Marshall. The give to the big fullback. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The inside handoff. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. The Thundering Herd faces a 3rd and short. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And that is no good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Pulls it, fired complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quick release by the QB. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And that's a first down for the offense.
The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
On the play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires the pass, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Nice play by the DB. Most people saying offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. On the run, fires downfield.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Rooks. Makes the grab. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
First and goal, Marshall.
They'll run it on first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurd!
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. West Virginia is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Don Nehlen, this has not been a blowout today in Morgantown. They're up by 11 over Pittsburgh. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Quick step and go. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. He wants to throw it. Safe completion on the screen. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be third and long. Wants to throw again. He's got an open man. Turning it on. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Marshall quick to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Dropping back, it's Rooks. Under fire. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Holding.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Marshall will be forced to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Power football with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Second down coming up.
Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
That's a first down.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. There he goes. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Hoosiers! How about that running back lumbering his way and getting into the end zone?
Way to find the end zone. You might not necessarily be known for long runs and your fast speed, but all you got to do is get it done. Have the agility, have the awareness, score the touchdown.
Lining up to add another.
Victor is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he capped it off with a 27-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Marshall quick to the line.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Marshall now lines up trying to convert on 3rd and short. Almost had the completion, just missed it. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The give to the tailback. Spins away from the defense. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Creates a little room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Peppers. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Marshall will be forced to punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And the returner will be brought down. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Hall. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Caught near the sticks, it's Payne. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. They'll run it from the gun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. The give to the back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Huntington. And if you thought that was a quick 1st half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones C. Edwards Stadium.
The Hoosiers will kick it away to start the 2nd half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece, and I know this is coach speaking, very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Looking to pass, it's Rooks. Caught near the sticks, it's Peppers. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Makes the grab. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? Doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Quarterback on the keeper. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Caught in the backfield, it's Peppers. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Oklahoma has the lead right now, but they've been in a dogfight all day and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 12 over San Diego State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Hoosiers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he fights his way forward. Gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Snagged in the middle. It's Payne. Across the 25. He's got room. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana!
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous footing. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Dropping back, it's Rooks. Got his man in the middle.
Some crossing routes are designed to beat man coverage, but that one worked out pretty well in zone. Nice job by the QB and receiver being on the same page, finding a soft spot, and getting the completion.
Handoff from the gun. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. See what they dial up on 1st and 10.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. The Thundering Herd needing a ton of ground to get it to that first down marker. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, they're trailing by a lot of points right now, and the problem is there's usually only one way to get back into it, and that means throwing the ball, and the defense knows it. And that's why they're pinning their ears back. They're dialing up blitzes. Guys are just rushing upfield, and they're finding it easier to get to the quarterback. They've got a few sacks already in this game. It's going to be even easier at this point because this offense has just dug themselves into such a big hole.
Marshall will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much.
Oh, he's got some space. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
And that's good enough for first down.
Gives it on the option. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Hoosiers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll leave it with him. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Out of the shotgun on third down. Working that left side now. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
That's a first down.
They'll try the run. Sweet cut there.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a second and short. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Here comes the offense on first down. Scanning the field, it's Rooks. Using the quick game. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Leaves it with the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Rides to back and leaves it. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Wants to go up top on first down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on... It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone off.
Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Tackle is made at the 46-yard line. That's a first.
Gives it to the back on the draw. Shakes off the defender.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. They try to pop a run on the draw. Gets it past the marker. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he's stopped.
First and goal, Indiana.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Wisconsin has the lead right now. Feels like Bucky's been doing his share of push-ups, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 10 over Wyoming.
Looking to throw, it's Rooks.
For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Brings up second down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Takes the easy completion. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He lost one down the sideline. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on fourth down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Hall. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Offense gets set for second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
First and goal, Indiana.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. Touchdown, Indiana! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
55, Marshall, 17.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Marshall takes over the ball, the thundering herd offense coming out. Makes him talk to the hand. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on first and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Peppers. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Dropping back, it's Rooks. Zings it complete to the right, and they're able to get him down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Sends it back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, he wants it all. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Wants to throw it. Here's a heat. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Tight end now in motion. The give as they work on that clock. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give from the gun. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Hoosiers with the 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. From the gun, the running back has it. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Quarterback keeps it. The Thundering Herd faces a 3rd and short. To the air, it's Rooks. He's taking a deep shot. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.